42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. We've made it. We've made it to the Hitchhiker's Guide episode.
The series finale of
Does everybody have
bring
their
your towels? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, I keep that thing on me, bro, like all the time.
Yeah, you gotta keep it on you, dude.
Yeah.
Is there anybody on this call that has not read that book?
I did not read the book.
I've read the first one. I haven't read the whole series.
Okay. And you haven't read the book, John?
Yes, I have not.
You watch the movie?
Yes.
I think the movie's pretty good. It's there are some differences from the book, but it definitely captures the spirit of the book pretty good, I think. The humor of it and the absurdity of it all. I really love the casting of that movie too.
Right. You got Martin Freeman. You got Alan Rickman, the robot.
Yeah. And you got Sam Rockwell as,
like Mos Def. Mos Def
Mos
isn't
Def
that?
is
Isn't,
Ford,
yeah.
Zoe Deschanel.
So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That
Bill
was a fun
Nye
movie.
as the creator or whatever.
Yeah. It's been a long time since
Since you watched that movie?
Yeah.
It's a pleasant experience.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
of course.
absolutely.
What are the super bureaucratic, like pig aliens called?
The Dogons?
Yeah, something like that,
Is that
right?
it?
The Dogons.
Oh, they were the worst.
Yeah, Dogon poetry.
Yeah, they just had like the big square spaceships.
Yeah,
cubes, man. Well, okay, so what is your answer to life, the universe, and everything?
What do you mean? It has a finite answer. It's 42.
It's 42.
Yeah, what does 42 mean to you?
Just being awake and aware,
everything. It's just a loop, right? You just ask it's just an inverse.
Health, happiness, harmony.
There you go.
The Triple H.
That's right.
Triple H of
Triple H is the meaning of life.
Hell yeah. It's time to play the game.
Man, so, I don't really have a specific banter topic if that hasn't been made painfully clear.
I got moved into my new house.
Yes, you did. You're all the way moved in?
I mean, there's still, the house itself, I bought a fixer-upper and have been doing work on it for months now. And so I'm fully moved in, I'm staying here. That was the main thing, was getting it livable. But I'll still be doing work. I still need to paint my kitchen, and I'll be doing little things for the foreseeable future.
Oh, yeah.
But
time.
all the big stuff, like yesterday and today, I need to buy another bookshelf or two, but I've got a couple, and I got those set up and got them stocked with books and little stuff like that.
Nice, dude.
I see.
Aren't you moving soon, Dustin?
I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
I
I guess. All right.
yeah, I mean, there's a possibility I will be moving into a new house.
Yeah.
But right now we're in that contract period. It's back and forth. So it's up in the air right now. We've sent them something, and they've been radio silent for a couple days. So
oh man,
we don't know what's going on right now.
Hope you get that worked out, dude.
Me too.
I know y'all like
Either way,
the place.
We got a place to stay right now. Gives us more time to save up and stuff. So
that's
either
true.
way, I'm fine.
That's true. Yeah.
I had to catch myself yesterday because me and Zach, before we logged off we were playing some Monster Hunter last night, and I realized it's I've been talking to Zach about paint schemes for my kitchen for about 20 minutes now.
It's longer than that, actually.
Probably, yeah.
You tend to get stuck on the subject for a little bit. Speaking of feedback loop, you'll just be like, oh well, and then there's this paint, and then when I was there, I saw this other paint, and then I could see that happening. Have you settled on a color?
Well, so here's the thing, right? My grandma has bought and flipped houses for as long as I've been alive, and so she had a bunch of paints that she had used on different projects. So I've tried to use paints that we already had, but for my living room, I was I want to do this tan and like barn red and white trim kind of thing. But excuse me. But the kitchen, I wanted, like, when you walk into the kitchen, it's a different thing, right? So right now it's white and gray, and I painted all the cabinets with a new coat of light gray that looks nice. But I need to paint. It's like a two-tone thing, right? Like the top three-quarters
Two-tone
is the top three-quarters is one color, and then there's like a divider thing for the bottom. So I was digging through the paints I already had, because I'm trying to avoid going and buying more paint, because paint's expensive. But I found this paint that it was in my shed that I don't know if it was my grandma's or whoever lived here before me, but it's this really pretty like coral color, and I was like, I could actually coral.
Speaking of Cora,
Coral. But I was like, I can actually make that work. Like white, gray, and coral might actually really pop and look pretty. But now if I do that, I have to go and buy some whole new freaking white paint, which is the one that I thought I had stockpiles of, and all I have is exterior paint.
this one's on me, guys. I asked him what color.
I mean, you did literally ask.
This one's on me.
It's been a titillating conversation about paint. But I mean, like, discovering paint you didn't know you had is something that I've gone through as well, you know. Wow. So like coming to this house I'm living now, like, and opening up their shed that I just bought the whole property, and there's a whole bunch of paint. I'm like, wow,
you know,
nice
we're definitely all kind of now in that middle age. If you think about our banters and how they have evolved, and now we're talking about house paint colors, you know. So like, we're growing here.
We age with our audience.
That's it.
Let's all talk about the supplements we take for our joints.
I don't think that's the case. Like, I think we've had pretty old person banters, at least for a decent portion, since day one. Like, the weather is like a recurring
that's
one
a southern thing
all the time.
I wouldn't call that an old person thing. It's definitely just like what people do in the South. Well, you're wrong.
I don't think I am.
Hey, it's hot, by the way. I don't know if y'all have noticed yet.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
It started. It's
my electric bill
warm.
is soaring.
It is, in fact, summer in Mississippi and Louisiana.
It is. It is.
It is indeed.
It is quite warm.
Well, guys, we're kind of here at a little mini boss, if you could call it a boss. I guess it is Cora after all.
How miniature is it?
Well, she's full size at this point, so I guess
that's just a
Not
regular
exactly
boss.
miniature then.
She's like 3 foot.
Fear me.
And I'm just little floating guy with a mustache. You know?
No, so you guys are out of the Dataverse, right? So like you successfully scrubbed her from the Dream Network, but as soon as you did that, she appeared in her holographic form.
You're digivicted.
Yeah,
It's time to take you to the recycle bin.
yeah, and so like, did you catch how Cora got here? I kind of threw it in at the end.
Yeah, she came on the cook.
Talk about that.
She hitched a ride as Data in the cook's escape.
Yeah, what the hell is his
Yeah,
name?
Triffy.
Triffy, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how she got here.
Yeah,
we
which
got that.
totally makes sense as far as he's a vehicle, you know.
Hey, all of these like digital jokes, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Reboot. Did you guys watch?
I loved Reboot, man.
Dude, wasn't Reboot
was my
the shit, man?
Yeah.
What happened to
only-
Reboot?
Season 1, not so much. Season 2, fuck yeah, I fucks with that shit.
Wow, you got it down to seasons. I
watched it all,
I
man.
fucked with it that hard, bro. Like I don't.
Gigabyte and hexadecimal.
yeah, dude.
Bob, dude.
I'm only familiar with Reboot because once every like 3.5 years, this exact thing happens. And Zach's like, "Hey, you guys remember Reboot?" And I've been present
Dude, I
for
loved
enough of
Reboot,
those
man.
that I'm
Chat, do
aware
y'all remember?
Reboot is a thing.
Yeah.
I have no experience with Reboot.
Man, when Enzo got stuck in that game, right? And then like no time passed, but in his perspective, it was like 20 years, and he had got his he got his own his like Murph Murpho caught girlfriend, comes back with a fake eye. I'm like,
yeah,
gun.
dude. He's got like
You're
a
like,
leather
damn.
jacket and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That shit does not fucking age well, I bet.
I'm sure. But listen, to keep it on track, I do remember there was one like D&D themed game that they got, summoned
Put
into.
Yeah.
And it was very much like a dungeon crawler type game. So relevant, but I'm sorry to interrupt, man.
That's all good.
Thank you. Thank you for interrupting.
Thank you for your, teleporting me
this
back
has
like
been-
Just
been your
redo
try-
this banter, you know?
Yeah, this has been your tri-annual reminder that Zach loves Reboot.
Dude, listen, hey, if y'all grew up on Reboot out there, y'all shoot at me in
Send
the
Zach a
Discord,
text.
man. Yeah.
Send Zach.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Call him.
Yeah. What do you get when you
Call
combine?
me my personal line.
Yeah.
What do you get when you combine megabyte with hexadecimal? Do you remember that episode, Zach?
Megadecimal?
You get gigabyte.
Gigabyte.
Yeah, gigabyte. Yeah.
No, they couldn't take him down, but they figured it out.
Well, okay. All right. Enough. We have our own AI that we have to take down, or virtual intelligence, or whatever. So you guys are in this room, kind of up huddled against this console, and Cora appears down here in the south. It's a pretty small room. We're looking at maybe 20 feet, kind of, it's 20 square feet deal. I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
Sure. Suspected that would be the case.
It is indeed the case. Okay. And I'll put on some Batel music.
Better
We'll get
be
this thing
popping.
going.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Batel?
It is close. You're technically correct. It is very close.
John, what'd you roll for your initiative?
I did. I rolled an 11.
That's not great.
No, it's not.
Guild
Ryan,
rolled
what
a
did-
16.
I was going to get to you.
I was faster.
But
Still haven't
Ryan.
figured out how this works. 8.
8.
9.
Oh, man. All right. Not great. She goes first.
Yes. And then all of us go.
Then all of you go. Well, here's the rub. It's not good that she goes first, because for a move action, she is going to. She reaches out into the air next to her and makes a grabbing motion and pulls some dream energy, some dream space right out of thin air, and then blows it out of her hand and creates this fog cloud around her, concealing her.
Oh, shit.
For her standard action, she is going to cast a spell called Laser Net. You guys may be familiar with this. And boom, plants that right in the whole room.
Yeah.
Creating quite the hazard for you here. So Laser Net, if you move through it, you're going to take damage, but you could move slowly through it to take less damage, and you'll be rolling reflex saves and all that kind of stuff to deal with this. But that is how she starts this fight. She just cloaks herself in dream energy and then drops the sphere of laser grids in this room that she's just outside of. Gilderon, it's
Okay,
your turn.
what does that do?
It creates a net of dangerous lasers. If you move through it, you'll have to make a reflex save or take some damage.
It
If
turned
you-
us all into Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Yeah.
that. I was like, I'm Catherine Zeta-Jones right now.
If you move 5 feet or less, you'll get a +2 bonus to this reflex throw.
Okay. All right.
But if you move more than 15 feet through it, you take a -2 to the saving throw.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use a standard action to cast Hard Light Spheres. I haven't
Okay.
cast this in a while, so I cast it, and 4 glowing spheres pop up around me, all different colors, like pink, purples, and blues, kind of shifting. And as a swift action, haven't used it in a while, so.
Yeah, swift action, you can attack.
Yes.
But you'll have to make a ranged attack against Cora, and this will have concealment.
Mm-hmm. So, and then as a move action, I'm not going to actually move, but I'm going to cast...
Well, let's resolve the spheres first, if you don't mind, if you're going to make an attack.
I am going to make an attack.
All right, let's do that first then.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your attack.
Here we go. It's an 18 against KAC.
That is a miss. All right, and so for your move action, what are you going to do?
Okay. For my move action, I'm going to cast Drift Step. So I'm going to activate Drift Step, and I start, the air around me just starts waving a little bit, as space starts to distort just a little bit. But I do not actually move. And that's my turn.
All right. Subana, you are up. Now, Subana, for our listeners, is not looking too great. Totally down on stamina and a little bit off HP. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you said that there's a penalty to moving one space and a higher penalty for moving 2 spaces.
You get a bonus if you only move 5 feet, but you still have to roll the reflex save.
Okay, yeah. So, I need to actually get out of this nonsense rather than stay in it. So I'd rather try to, as quickly as possible. If you don't move,
you do not have to roll a reflex save.
Right. Now, I am protected kind of by everybody else who's in front of me.
And you guys can see these spell effects, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can see the little,
The grid.
So, I'm still thinking as far as, everybody's going to end up moving around. Especially, we got 2 melee people. So, I was thinking about doing an overheat, but instead I'm going to move just 1 5 feet square.
Okay. When you do that, you can go ahead and do that, but I need you to roll a reflex save, please.
Actually, disregard that, because any chance that I move in front, Raya's going to have to move an extra step, so I don't want that. So, I'm just going to remain where I'm at. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. And can I even see Cora?
I mean, she's got concealment, but you can see her. But there's concealment.
Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and just aim the gun at her and just see if we can actually hit target. All right. So that is a 16 against EAC.
That is a miss. Not a good start so far, guys. Not a good start. That is your standard action. Is there a move action you want to do?
No move action.
All right. Sayun, you're up.
And Sayun does have Chromatic Safeguard from 2 episodes ago.
Yes, correct.
Oh. And I don't remember if I used any of them, but I know I get reduction on certain damage types.
You have not used any of them because all that's been happening is bludgeoning from slams. So you're good.
Okay.
You should have 4 wisps circling you. I believe
They're different elements.
Yeah, I believe 2 of them were electricity. Because I was like, and I think it was
Is one of them fire? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. One of them was fire, and I think it was acid.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, hit us up
Sayun,
if we're wrong.
Okay, can you unpause the game for me?
Sure.
So I can move. All right. Sayun is going to move. It's gonna cost 10 feet of movement in order to get out. So.
Why?
No, I mean, excuse me. I'm going to take 10 feet worth of damage of laser net.
So yeah, it doesn't quite work that way. You'll only take damage 1 time per move. So what happens here is that you either get a bonus to your save or a negative to save or just a regular save depending on how far you've moved. Now, that was over 15 feet, so you will take a -2 to your reflex save against this laser grid.
Is it a different sort of thing? Because I had this spell on Vin.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm just reading what it says, right? It says creatures that move through the laser net must succeed at a reflex saving throw or take fire damage. Oh, yeah, per 5 feet.
Per 5 feet, right. Because the idea was you wanted to put the laser net between you and the enemy so they had to move through as much of it as possible.
So, but it is only one reflex save.
Yes, it's one reflex save.
Yep.
But I'm trying to get entropy points, dog.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you now. All right, so go ahead and roll that.
Reflex save.
So it looks like you moved through, 3 squares?
It's 2 squares of actual movement from my starting point before I got out. Yeah.
You're here, right?
Yeah.
This is a square that you moved through. This is a square that you moved through, and this is a square that you moved through.
Oh, I see. The blue is overlapping the red, and I for whatever reason,
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that blue. Holy shit.
Cora's aura confused me. Is what it is.
I see. Okay,
so 2 different auras.
The laser grid covers everything but the bottom 3 squares of this room.
Okay.
The square in front of the door and the 2 little angled squares next to it. All right. So yes, you will take 3 squares worth of damage
3 squares worth of damage. Here's my reflex save. Oh, that's a 19 on the die, brother. That is 26.
Yeah, that's definitely a save. So you'll take half damage here.
Okay.
I rolled 14 total, so you'll take 7 fire damage.
Okay. How much can I reduce it by?
Yeah, so one of those orbs goes away. Dustin, how much does that reduce it?
Let's see. It reduces it by 1d6. No, that's how you determine it. 1 second. 1d6 plus 4.
All right.
1d6 plus 4. I rolled a 6.
Nice.
Reduces it by 10, so I take no damage then. But I don't get any entropy points either.
No entropy points.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, so Seiyun is in melee range with Cora. He is going to strike with an entropic strike, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll concealment first?
I need to roll concealment first, right?
Yeah.
Is this like a significant battle? Do you get like entropy by entering a battle with a significant?
Pretty much every battle he gets to start with.
Yeah, I start with 1. Yeah. Okie doke. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, bro. That's a 19. It's a 19, so that's
19 total?
19 total. It's a D100.
Oh, this is the concealment.
It's a D100, yeah.
So you can't get through the concealment.
Can't get through the concealment. Nope.
Yikes, guys.
Okay.
Yikes. All right,
man.
Raya, you're up.
Okay. It sounds like all of our turns are going to be very complex.
Yeah.
I think for now, to kind of play it safe, just on this first turn, I'm going to have Raya move 1 square. As part of that move action, draw the decoupler pistol that she has and shoot from here.
Okay. She will have a bit of cover from Seiyun.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying out a plan because I have the lasers are doing fire damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm seeing if I move 1 square per turn and shoot on the way, if my 5 fire resistance will prevent me from taking almost all of the damage.
Yep. All right. Well, let's roll your reflex save.
Okay.
For 1 square here. How much is your resistance?
5.
Well, I rolled 5, so don't even worry about the reflex save.
Okay.
So
I got a 12, but
well, you would have failed, but
Right.
It's all good. You guys are having the proper resistances now. Zach, your fire orb is gone.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but you move over, and now you're going to take a shot on Cora, right?
yes.
All right. So let's get that concealment first.
Right. I much prefer to do them first,
Yeah.
so that I don't
Yeah.
hurt my own feelings.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, yeah, I don't even want to know what my dice roll would be until I'm punching through.
Okay. I always get this mixed up or messed up in my head. I wrote a 00 on the digits dice, right? So that's just 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 3 total.
Oh man, bro, this is not a good start for the Primarana crew.
It's not,
at all.
but I didn't take any damage, which is
Well,
very
yeah.
important to me.
Okay, that is the end of round 1. It is round 2, and Sayun is right in Cora's grill.
Yep. Cast a spell.
I really, really want to, but
I want you to as well.
it's not great. All right, so gosh, I don't love it.
Why don't you just delete yourself, Cora?
All right, so first things first, I will just attack Sayun. All right, and I need Sayun to roll a fortitude save as you see nanobots trying to inject into your skin. This does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fortitude
But I have to
save.
I have to make a melee attack first. All right?
Oh.
I think I know
So-
this spell.
All right, here comes the melee attack.
Okay.
So that is a 23.
That hits.
Okay.
So
So
now
now I need a
fortitude.
fortitude save. Yep.
Bet. Ooh, I don't know. 17. That feels like it could be sketch.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to first off take some damage. Mm-hmm. It looks like it's just cheater damage as it's untyped.
Okay.
Oh man, I rolled pretty good on that damage. That's 23 points of damage.
Okay, with 26 stamina. Currently, I'm down to 3 stamina.
Okay. And also, you are confused.
What?
Oh,
that's
this
the
is
worst.
really bad.
Oh no.
And that complicates things for everything, dude. Confusion is so bad. Like, I was about to say, you're like, I'm down to 3 stamina. It's like, well, I'm going to move 1 square closer next turn and start my stamina buffing stuff. And I'm probably still going to, but I'm putting myself in danger being near you.
You are, yeah.
Yep.
So you are confused now for 7 rounds.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, I will then move, take a guarded step. Actually, I'll just move over here. Boom. All right.
Can I not try
You
to...
are confused.
But does confuse prevent reactions?
I believe so. So, you are mentally befuddled and can't act normally. You can't tell the difference between. Bottom line is, while confused, you can't make attacks of opportunity against
Okay.
any creature or thing you aren't already committed to attacking, and because you're not at that point yet.
What, he already attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not while confused.
Oh.
So I have to attack you, at which point then you will be committed to attacking me, because if
You-
I attack you, then you don't roll for confusion.
But
just
you
attack
did
me.
attack me.
I know, but you weren't confused at that
Okay,
point.
I see. Okay. All right.
All right. I appreciate the fight. You know, you gotta stay with it. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation.
Oh, hey, since we're already talking about the confused rules, and I'm sorry to slow us down, but it's something that we have never really had cause to discuss in the past. Another aspect of the confused condition is that an ally who wishes to cast a beneficial spell on you with a range of touch must succeed at an attack roll against your EAC, since you
Yikes.
cannot be considered a willing target.
Yes. So it's not great. Gilderon, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take a guarded step to the west. Since I have drift step, that is 10 feet. Do I still get the +2? My reflex?
Well, no, because it's not really about taking a guard step. It's literally about how much movement you move.
Okay.
So you can move 10 feet, but you're going to roll a regular reflex here.
All right. I'll move 5 feet.
Okay? So that'll give you a +2 to your reflex.
All right. I'm moving. Boom.
Get that reflex save, please.
Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, that does make any sense. Okay, there we go. So I rolled a not a good score. Not a good score at all. That's a 9 total.
That is a fail, so you will take full damage here, which is 6 points of fire damage.
Don't like it. Don't like it. All right, and then I am going to provide some harrowing fire. So I'm going to distract the foe with the whistle popper and just pew 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 pew. And so
Concealment first?
yes. Do I have to roll a concealment?
Pop.
You do.
Yes,
I
do.
have to hit, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's attack roll. So what is that? Just a D100?
Yep.
It is.
I have one right here. I've never used it, so I'm going to do
You
it.
can also just roll
It's really
that
loud.
right there. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, you could use a trap to make sure you fail everything.
I mean, you
27?
failed, but 27, it just gets
Nice.
through. Now let's
Okay.
get your attack roll. Let's pick
Come
up
on
the
now.
pace
Come on
here.
now.
Come on.
I need just macros. Oh, well, never mind then. That's a natural 1.
Oh, guys.
So, yeah, I don't provide harrying fire.
You know,
But I am...
What a clusterfuck, man.
Yeah, this is
But
not
I
great.
do have my 3 more little hard light spheres. So I'm going to, with a swift action, blast one to Cora.
All right, go ahead and roll the concealment again.
Again. Okay. All right, 61, so that's good.
All right, let's get the attack.
13. Nothing happens.
Nothing. Guys, this is bad.
It's just miss.
Yeah,
it'll get better.
it will.
Yeah.
It will. It'll turn around. Subana, you're up.
Well, I was going to use a blessing of youth on Sayun.
It's
You still
range, you
can't.
still can.
You just have to roll an attack against the
No.
CA.
No,
It
it's
do-
not.
it
It's
doesn't.
not touch.
Oh, okay.
not touch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
specifically range of touch.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give that blessing of youth to.
All right, let's
Sayun.
get it. Let's get it.
His forehead wrinkles get a little less pronounced.
Right, exactly.
Still confused, though.
All right, here we go.
Okay, that's 9.
9 healing
Yeah,
on 3d8.
9
Very
healing.
nice.
That was a.
That goes
Wait.
directly to stamina, though.
That
Yep.
is a second level. Yep.
Hey man, we'll
Yeah.
take it. It's a buffer, you know.
And I'm not gonna move because I'm in my HP. I don't want to take more damage.
Right, that makes sense. All right, Sayun, let's get that D100 to see what's going on with your confusion.
Well, I do get a specialized resolve use called Miraculous Recovery that I can
Okay.
use, and I, as far as I can tell, it's a free action. It doesn't cost any actions to use. Can I get that out of the way now?
Right, so you can do that. You still have to go through a whole turn. Of,
Yes.
But yeah, you can go ahead and use that resolve now. I think it's not just one resolve.
It's a 1/4 of your maximum.
All right, so what is your maximum?
My maximum is 5.
Okay, so 1 then.
1, yeah, minimum 1, right? So, but at the beginning of my next turn, I will recover from the condition.
All right,
Because this
great.
condition is measured in rounds.
Yeah,
There you go.
very
yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Yes. Now the D100 to see if I can
Yeah,
act.
correct.
Very good. Okay. That is a
He did it.
it's a 30 or
30.
20. I don't know. I rolled a 20, and I rolled an STF on my 2 D100s.
So that's a 20. That's a 20.
It's a 20?
It's a
Okay.
20.
A 20.
So you get to act normally.
Oh, baby.
So you can make an attack here, and I believe we said that full attacks are what happen when you're confused, right? Didn't we make that ruling?
I think we. Did.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
But I mean,
think we
you can
did.
act normally, so you can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But like, if you were compelled to attack, you would full attack.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
You would full attack if the thing you're attacking is already in ranged. If not,
Right.
you would move to it and attack once.
I
Yep.
see. Okay. Well, acting normally, Seun will infuse an entropy point into his entropic strike. So let me get that. Let me roll my mischance because we are in concealment. 85. That's gonna
All right,
go
good.
through. That's gonna punch
Good.
through.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
And on the attack roll, we are looking at 19 against EAC.
That is a hit.
Let's go. Let us go.
Now, I assume you're going to be using acid damage to get through some of this incorporeal nature of Cora.
Of course, yes. I can't remember if I get the D4 at this level or if it's still a D3.
It will always be a D4.
Always a D4.
Yeah, that doesn't go up. What goes up is the base die roll for your entropic strike.
I see.
But your boost is always a D4 per
Okay.
point spent.
11 acid damage.
Pretty good.
All right, 5 of that goes through.
Okay. All right. Well,
But first damage done on Cora.
that is my turn, and I'm committed to attacking. Well, I mean, my shit's gonna end, but I am
Yeah.
committed to attacking her.
Yes.
And just
Yes.
in
Well,
case
you're also
something-
enacting normally.
Yeah.
So you're good. You're good to go. All right, Raya.
Okay, before I kick this off, so the reason I brought up confusion, I know it specifically calls out touch spells, right? But in the verbiage of that, it also says that a confused person cannot be considered a willing ally. So would you say that biotic invigoration would work on them? Because it's not a range of touch.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it would.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up now.
And for all intents and purposes, he is no longer confused.
Right.
I'm acting
Because he's
normally for
acting
the rest of
normally.
my round,
Yeah,
and then it ends.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. I'm gonna go ahead and activate. Actually, I don't want to activate it yet. Well, the most efficient way to do it would be wait till I take some damage, but I can't guarantee that I will. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Biotic Invigoration. I don't really need it, but that will allow every turn for the next 3 turns after this one, and an adjacent ally can be getting some stamina healed.
Yeah,
You
right.
know?
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, it's not going. I don't know. All right. So
all
you
depends on-
pop that.
Yeah. Well, and I was gonna stay here for a round so that I
Gotcha.
could give Subana
Subana.
some stamina before I move up later.
Makes sense.
So swift action to do that, and then, I mean, I'm just. I'm already using a pistol, which is not my best thing in the world anyways. I might as well crit fish. I'm just gonna full attack with the pistol and see if
Okay.
I can crit or something.
Let's get 2 concealment rolls.
Okay. 84
That gets through.
and 45.
Gets through. All right. Let's get 2 attacks.
Okie doke. I guess I should. Can I target her? Yeah, I can target. Full attack. There we go. Alright, that's gonna miss. 4 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Ooh, 19 on the die for a 19 total against the AC because of the.
That hits.
Oh, does it? Nice.
Ups and downs. Hell yeah.
Very cool. Alright. So that'll be a D6 plus 2.
Is it magic?
As long as it's energy, which
It is energy. It's acid damage.
All right. Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, max damage 8.
All right. So 4 of that gets through. Getting through. All right. We are starting to see a little bit of turning here at the end of round 2. It is the top of round 3. Okay. Cora is going to move back over to the other side of the room.
She would.
Are you going to take an attack of opportunity there, Zach?
I will.
All right, let's get it.
I sure will. Concealment roll first, though, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, 55. 55.
All right, get it through. Get it through.
All right. And we got a 24 to hit EAC.
That's a hit.
I think
Very
that's
nice.
going to do it. Let's get some entropic strike damage. Minimum damage is 8. 8
So
acid.
four goes through though.
Nice.
Okay.
4.
Every little bit counts. Now, you see her move over there and just kind of like wickedly smile at your hit.
Okay.
Says, yes, you fool. And she starts bringing her fingers together and electricity starts crackling between her fingertips. And then she just and shoots a lightning bolt, or in this game it's called a arcing surge.
And Seiyun will use his reactive feature, which allows him to take an extra reaction.
Yes, that's right,
bitch.
bitch.
Let's go. All right, so roll that concealment
There's
first.
another concealment. Right.
Very nice, very nice.
Ooh, that is an 80. That's an
Okay,
80.
so it gets through.
That gets through.
Let's
and
roll
then
that attack.
The attack. Natural 20, bro.
Oh,
That's him
dude.
to die,
comes
brother.
your turn.
Go.
Immune to crits.
Crits.
But you still get the damage, right? You still
Okay.
get regular damage, and you stop the spell from going off, which is the key
Right.
thing. Right, that is the key thing.
Nice.
All right, so 9 acid damage.
All right, well, that's another 4 through. I mean, really, dude, the key was stopping that spell.
It was a moral victory.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
was.
because it would have got 3 of you, including Sabana, with a pretty significant amount of damage. So that was
Yeah.
huge. That
Yes.
was
Looking forward to
huge.
that.
And but it's only once per day that I can do that. So
Right, so done. But hey,
done.
like you got that was such a cool opportunity to use it. As she was laughing in your face, and you laughed right back in her face.
right.
Amazing. All right,
You
that is her
grounded her
turn.
ass, man.
Gilderon, you're up.
Okay. Gilderon. Let's see. Everybody is decent on health. So I'm going to continue what I was trying to do last turn. I'm going to do a... this time I'm going to do covering fire. No, I'm going to do harrying fire. I'm going to keep up the intensity. So let's roll that concealment, right?
So I think I'm wrong on this. I don't think you have to roll concealment on this because you're not actually targeting her.
Yeah, I'm just
with-
targeting an AC,
Yep,
right?
Yep,
Okay.
right.
Sweet. That's wonderful. So I will do that. I'm just going to roll D20 plus 6 because every time I click attack it. Well, I am using ammo because I am attacking. So yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So that's a 21. So that meets. That meets that
meets.
15.
All right.
So whoever attacks next will have a +3 circumstance bonus to the attack roll.
Excellent.
Ooh, very nice.
Excellent.
Very
All
nice.
right. And
And then a swift action to send another
swift
one of
action
those
to
spheres.
send one. Yep.
That will require a concealment.
Okay. It's a 78.
All right, good to go. Let's get the attack.
15 against KAC.
Well, it's actually going to be an 18 against KAC.
Because you were
That
the
already
next
happened?
person that attacked.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to. No. Okay, 18.
God, you just missed, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just misses. Just
Damn.
misses.
Yeah, oh well.
Okay. Subana.
Okay, well, I was going to hold my turn for that +3 circumstance bonus for Seiyun to benefit from, but I'm going to go ahead and just try shooting,
Just
and it's
shoot,
going to
man.
have, it just has a lot of cover.
It's gonna have a mountain of cover.
mountain
Yeah,
of
let's-
cover, and then concealment on top. So let's just do it. Let's just see.
Let's start with the concealment.
It says
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
ally
yeah.
to attack the foe. Am I an ally?
You
You are
are.
your own ally.
ally. Yeah.
Yeah. Did not mean to do that.
I'm
gonna
my
be a
own
14.
grandpa.
That misses the
Yep.
concealment, so let's not even worry about anything else.
Go ahead,
All
move
right.
on. Move on.
Saying we're back to you. You are no
Back-
longer confused.
Back to Seiyun with his full faculties. I mean, he's already been kind of moving swiftly. I imagine maybe that reactive, there's like a little bit of like shadowy tracers as his like moves go faster than normal or something. But he's going to continue his onslaught. I'm going to go ahead and roll concealment for an entropic strike. That is. I don't think it's going to get it.
Is it over 20?
Well, I'm double checking. No, the STF on the multiples of 10 is a 0, is it not?
Yes.
Then in that case, how does an 8 sound? Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's use a move action to align his shield towards Cora.
Okay. All right. Dig. Raya, you're up.
Okay. First of all, Subana will take 4 stamina healing.
Thank you.
It's, it's not much, but it's an honest living.
Yep.
Which I didn't realize until recently that both of you are out of stamina, both Gilderon and Subana. I can't.
Don't worry about us.
I wish biotic invigoration affected multiple people.
Yeah, I think you need to start thinking about some damage at this point.
Yeah, we're not the bread and butter, you know.
Okay, I'm going to move. Oh, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet.
Well, that reflex.
Yeah. Terrible. 7.
Okay, so you will take. Well, it's actually a 9 because you only moved 5 feet, but nonetheless, still doesn't really. But yeah. So I rolled 6, so you take 1 point. Yeah, 1 point of damage.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then I will. I'm gonna shoot for now. I'll be doing something different next time.
Yep.
All right.
Concealment.
Yep. 78.
All right. Good.
14.
Not enough.
Okay.
All right. It is now Cora's turn. She's going to step over, not guarded step. Are you going to opportunity attack or no? Zach.
Me?
Yes.
She's trying to bait a spell is what she's trying to do, right? I mean, that's clearly the case.
You mean Adam? Adam's trying to do.
Yeah.
Trying to stay straight
The
face over
guarded
there.
step. No.
No, I already gave my hand up last turn, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. He'll let it ride.
All right. I'm going to dismiss this laser net,
Okay.
Cool.
and then
As
she
a
is.
standard what is it, a move action to dismiss it?
I imagine it's swift action to dismiss. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would.
Let me know if it's not a swift. I'll put it back up.
You just stop concentrating on something.
Right.
I feel like that'd be
Well, but yeah. Okay. So, anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to hit Sayun again with some more nanobots. So, first off, I got to make an attack on Sayun. Here we go. All right, buddy. That is a 5th. Wait, that's not right. Hold on.
That's a question.
Do you have to roll concealment on that too, don't you?
No, it's just her that's concealed.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that is a 29. That's going to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Another
then.
fortitude save.
A fortitude save, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that looks good. We like that. We like to see that. That's good numbers. Total fortitude save 24.
All right, so you are not confused, and you will take, let's see, half damage.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So half of 24 will be 12 points of
Exactly
damage.
my remaining stamina.
Okay, that is Cora's turn. Gilderon, you're up.
Gilderon. He's not going to make that same mistake again, but he will do a similar turn. But he is going to move
Just
over
go
to
do
the west
just do
side of the
sphere
room.
first.
Yeah, he's going to take a move action and zip over with a guarded step, 10 feet. Just kind of blurs for a second. He peers over at the west side of the room with his whistle just a popping, And gonna do harrying fire again to just see if we can, get this guy down. Get Cora down. Is she still concealed?
Yes.
Okay, let me do that. If it is above what it needs to be. Come on now. 77.
That's good.
All right, and then I did roll a 22 against EAC, so it is harried. So it gets next person that attacks it plus 3 to AC. I'm not gonna attack it, I promise. But that is my turn.
All right, Subana. You've now got a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn actually.
Okay. Sayun.
Okay, Sayun is at max EP, and I think that the play is to go ahead and pump 2 of those.
Oh, you're gonna pamp it?
Yeah, is it
Oh my
maximum
God.
erection point? So
Well, it's an anime moment.
That's right. That's right.
Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it up.
This
Camp up that
raging
jam.
sword,
Raging.
throbbing,
can only get so
throbbing
erect.
sword. Okay. Still, concealment's still up, right? So we'll go
Yeah.
ahead and roll the concealment. Come on, baby. That is what the fuck I am talking about. It's a 32?
32?
Yep. Is it
good.
50 concealment or is it 20?
No, it's 20 because it's not total concealment.
Okay, great.
One shot.
So that goes through. Do I get the bonus to attack or is
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Okay. I get the plus 3.
Yes.
Let's go.
One shot. Come on, masterpiece.
Ooh. I'm glad I got it too, man. I rolled an 11 on the die, plus 10's a 21 against EAC.
Yeah, without that plus 3, you would have missed.
I
but
know.
20,
That's what I'm
21
saying.
gets
Yeah.
it through. Yes.
Let's
so we got
fucking rock.
supercharged.
We got it
super pamped.
supercharged.
It's super
Right.
pamped. Let's
So
go.
Sayun's
the
sword
name
is
of the
just like
episode, super
radiating with negative energy. And you're looking at that's decent. Total of 14.
So 7 of that gets through, right?
7 of that gets through.
Doing good, doing good.
That's okay. That's all right. Pushing it.
Yep.
Now,
And we'll go back down to 1.
is
EP.
you're not channeling that through your sword?
Yes.
So is your sword only does 1d4 damage?
No, Entropic Strike.
Oh, right. You gotta take the
Entrop-
minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, Entropic Strike does what it does. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Right.
you can channel it through any
I see.
weapon or whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Subana, I assume you're jumping back in here now.
I'm gonna jump back in after Raya.
All right, so Raya, then it's up to you.
Okay, so Sayun will take 4, or actually, yeah. Sayun will take 4 stamina healing.
Okay.
I will take more than that, which will get me fully stamina healed up, which is nice.
Nice.
I'm all the way topped off. Now, I said I was going to do something different this turn, and I'm going to have to, because my plan last time was actually not to move at all, but to use my distance strike, spend an MP and have reach, but then it made a Sayun sandwich, so I can't really do that. So I am going to have to move, and I'll move to the left of Sayun. So, do I need to roll reflex?
No, the laser grid is down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, that was a red shit up above. Yeah.
All right, good deal. Then, okay, cool. I will just swing then with Adaptive Strike, my actual good attack.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Thank
You need to
you.
roll a concealment check first, though.
Well,
You
it
missed,
doesn't
so-
matter because it's a 10.
All right, well, you tried. Subana, we're finally to you now.
Well, now
Yeah,
we've got her
so-
like boxed in too.
You do.
So Sabana still has just a little window in which she can try to hit Cora. Let's find out. And it's going to be...
Let's get the concealment
Yeah,
first.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's going to be a 37.
You're good. That
All
gets through.
right. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's see if that... Attack with the laser rifle. Does good damage. Okay, so that's going to be 22 against EAC.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. For a total of 9 fire damage.
All right, 4 that gets through.
fire damage.
Right.
I mean, but you guys are making some impacts here. It's the
Kinda
end of the
surrounded.
round.
I'm going to do one more thing, and I'm just going to go ahead and... I want to get close to that biotic invigoration just to get one more pampage out of it, But, like...
That's up to
That's going
Raya.
to be getting into... Well, that's going to be... Oh, that's right.
You
That's
would
not
be
just something that
stealing
just
it from
happens.
Sayun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to steal it from Sayun. So if that's the case, I'm just going to remain where I'm at. And
All right,
that's
great.
gonna be your turn.
All right, we're at the top of round 5. Cora is pinned up now against the door at the bottom of this room with Raya and Sayun right in her grill. Gilderon has moved to the left side of the room while Subhana's hugging the top right. The laser grid is down. The concealment is still up. And Cora is going to keep the press on Sayun. Sorry, you're just there,
Yeah, he's the tank.
So,
That's what
yeah.
that's what he does.
So here we-
Bodyguard.
Do you have bodyguard?
No.
Okay. All right. So I am going to cast another nanobot spell here.
Will that target his AC?
I'm sorry?
Will that target his AC? That
Well, one of
nanobot
them.
spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I just, as a reaction, I do want to try to bump up Sayun's AC through Chronomatic Defense.
Okay. Talk to me about it.
Okay, yeah, so as a reaction, when an attack is declared but before the result is known, you can use a paradox, I've got one, to grant an ally an insight bonus to AC until the end of your next turn. This bonus is equal to the paradox result or maximum bonus of +2, whichever is lower. It'll be +2. And yeah.
All right. So here we go. Here's
Sweet.
+2 to your AC from these nanobots. Here we go. Oh, buddy. That is a whopping 6 against you.
Well, that's gonna miss. That's gonna miss.
All right. She's starting to look a little frustrated here.
The fact that you can roll as low as a 6 is like pretty encouraging.
Oh wait, that's not right. It's not
Okay,
right.
I was like,
It's
that feels
Damn it,
super
you
low.
fucking cursed it.
It's a dirty. It's a dirty 20.
Which
it's
will
just
not hit with my AC increase, by the way.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
Yep.
That feels better, right? Like, that feels better. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, if you
Shibata's
can roll
being
as,
useful.
as low as a 6, like
Yeah.
that would have to be a natural 1. And so your modifier's a 5. You should have a hard time hitting us ever.
Okay. So that's gonna be her. That's gonna be her turn. Gilderon, you're up.
All right, simple and easy turn. Harrying fire. So I'm gonna roll for concealment.
Well, you don't have to on harrying fire.
Oh, that's right. Oops. Here we go, and then I'm just gonna go. I strike. It's popping, and I rolled a 13, so that
It
I
ain't
don't
popping.
get the benefits of
It's
harrying
not
fire.
popping.
And then I end my turn.
Okay. Sayun.
So I've moved up in the turn order here. Sayun will keep slashing. I mean, like
What else you gonna do?
I got this
Yeah.
one thing that I do here, and
It's a classic.
it's just, it's the old reliable.
Right.
A 57 on the concealment.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
We
You're
like
good.
that. A 17 against EAC.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I suspected that was the case. We'll see in a minute.
All right. Raya.
All right. All right, so this is the last time, but Sayun, you'll take 4 stamina
Okay.
healing, and biotic invigoration will end. I am capped off, so I won't need to gain anything. And, I mean, we'll just full
Adaptive
attack.
strike,
Man. Yeah. And hopefully, not have that bite us in the tail, so to speak. All right, full attack. Attack number 1 is an 11. Oh, I still need to roll concealment, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but
that
not
one
for that
misses.
one.
But,
Yeah, so
all right.
Dang.
All right, 24 for the second one.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'll get through. Let's see if you can get the attack through.
I doubt it. Nope, 13. All right,
No.
I just can't full attack.
Yeah, this is a boss, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Subana, back to you.
Man, if only I had room to use overheat, but without getting fucking damaged, like as a reaction.
I don't understand why you would.
Well, if I move up there, use an overheat to avoid targeting or hitting, say, Unariah, I would also
but it's
incur
a
an attack
cone,
of opportunity.
right?
Yeah, but I would incur an attack of opportunity from Cora. So,
He's saying it's a cone-shaped attack, so you could move up and just angle it to where it only hits her.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I still incur an attack of opportunity.
Why would you?
By casting a spell.
Why do you get so close? You don't have to get all the way up to her. It's a 15-foot cone.
Yes, but okay, so I can target from there. Okay, so I can hit it from there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was looking at right here, and it's like, yeah, I can hit here, but like,
You actually
yeah.
couldn't hit her there without hitting everybody else, but from there you can.
We're doing a lot of here's and there's for the listeners.
Yeah, sure. But like,
He moved 5 feet closer and is going to drop this cone.
yeah. So
get
I'm going
it.
to go ahead and spend a level 1 spell slot, and let's get an overheat. So yeah, you just see her kind of
wedge
emit some
in.
fire. Yeah, kind of wedge in and just put out her arms, and fire comes out of the fingertips. Let's see.
Well, and like blast like just right past Sayun. Like
Yeah.
there's like a wall of fire that like barely misses Sayun.
Cast.
All right, so I got to roll a reflex save. All right, here we go. Why are you moving?
I didn't mean to move. I did.
Go. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, that's a natural 20 on that reflex save.
Damn.
Man, vetoes. I
You still take half.
veto.
You still
Correct.
take half.
I will still take half, and I'll take half a half.
Right.
So let's get the damage.
Feel great. It doesn't feel great. Okay, so that's 10. So that would be 2.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
goes from 5 down to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
Feels great.
It is Cora's turn, and she is going to fly over out. So that will provoke opportunity attacks from both Sayun and Raya.
Okay.
So let's get yours first, Sayun.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll a concealment.
She is out of the concealment area, so you do not have to.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I won't. 19 against DAC.
That is a hit.
Oh, let's go.
All right, so let's get some damage. Raya, you also
Okay.
get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it would be in concealment when she left. So
Right,
let-
because it's
yeah.
the
Okay,
square
well,
she's
Sorry,
moving
I
out of.
apologize. I'm
All right,
sorry about
okay.
that. I'm
All
sorry.
right, well, let me roll a concealment check then.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. We are looking at 72
All right, good.
on the concealment.
All right, so that gets through.
Yep, so 11 acid damage, so 5 acid damage.
All right, Raya, let's get a concealment check from you.
Okay. 34.
All right, that gets through. And let's get your attack.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a real die. Okay. 16 on the die plus 7.
You're good.
20,
that hits.
23. Yep.
Yes, sir. That hits.
All
Let's
right.
get some damage.
Dang it. I'm at 4, not 5, so I don't get the bonus damage. All right. That'll be 10 cold damage.
Okay, well, that all gets through. So it's 10 points of damage that you get just for
10.
her walking away between the two of you.
Wait, it all goes through?
No, between the two of you.
Oh, okay.
But now she is lined up, and she is going to cast that Arcing Surge, and there's nothing you can do about it this time.
Can Subana try to
She
punch
has
her?
a long arm. She's been shooting with her long
she's
arm.
got a
Then she can
fist
hit
too,
him
though.
easier.
No,
I
she's
don't
got,
have natural weapons.
She's got long arms.
No, she cannot do it. Because she has her long arm gripped. Because she's been shooting with the long arm.
Well, actually, I was doing overheat.
That is true, but
So
okay.
she moved as part of the move. She would switch grips.
Right.
I did not. Hey, look. I'm on that.
But you don't have a melee
Adam's side
weapon.
here.
You don't have a melee weapon equipped.
I don't have a melee weapon equipped, and B, even though a Vesk is never unarmed, that's more of a fucking motto than anything else because you do not. Because I opted out of natural weapons for a different.
If you had that,
Well,
you could
but
have done it. You know what I mean?
Even if
You-
it's
you can't do an
non-lethal damage, that
you,
does,
can't do, you have to take improved unarmed strike in this game. Now that's different in 2E. It's but in this game you have to take improved unarmed strike to be able to do an attack of opportunity with just an unarmed strike.
I dropped it so I could have forceful mind.
Okay, zap zap.
Let's make sure this is right.
I mean, I was googling it too. I was like, is that true?
Yeah, you don't threaten any. Normally, you don't threaten any squares with unarmed strikes. Improved unarmed strike allows you to then threaten squares with unarmed strike. So, here we go. Here comes an arcing surge to Sayun and Raya, which means I need reflex saves from both of you.
Okie doke.
Ooh, that's really bad. 7.
Not good.
That's not very good either. With a 9. With
Oh,
a 9 in the
no.
reflex.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is
This
it just
is
hitting
gonna be-
Sayun and Raya?
Yes. Okay. Because it's got to be a straight line. This is gonna be ugly, guys.
I
10
have 5.
d6 of electricity damage.
I at least have 5 resistance.
Also, Zach, you have 10 resistance because you have 2
Yeah.
of those orbs.
Ooh,
so that,
very
Two
nice.
electric orbs.
that'll help. Holy shit! Here we go. Crack, 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 crack.
10d6 though.
34 points of electric damage comes flying out of her hands.
So 29 for me.
And
24 for you.
Yeah. Well, you have
24.
2d6 plus 8 resistance, Zach.
Oh right, you have to roll for that.
oh, 2d6 plus 8.
Yeah.
All right, 1 on the first d6, 6 on the second d6.
So you
7,
reduce
8, 15. 15.
Right, so you take 19 points of electric damage.
Ooh, okay. So it's all of my
safeguard.
stamina again, and then 11 points from my. So that's going to give me a total of 13 HP remaining.
Oh, you were okay. You weren't. My bad. I was like, dang, that you don't have very much stamina, but you had already taken a bunch of damage.
Yes.
I just had the luxury of being topped off.
Correct.
I'm down to 7 stamina.
All right, that is Cora's turn. It was a big turn from Cora.
It was.
Big nuke. Gilderon, you're up. You guys got to start doing some damage
All
on
right.
her.
Well,
Quit running away.
I'm gonna
Oh, I'm going to take an entropy point for that.
Yes, you will.
Yep. I'm gonna move in 5 feet and cast Mystic Cure on Sayun.
Nice.
Level 2 Mystic
Fuck
Cure.
yes.
Big time. Big time.
Big. Here we go. 3d8 plus 4.
You can just roll the damage from there. It'll do it for you.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's a pretty good one. That's pretty good.
How much is
20.
it? There you go.
And that's on me.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's on
Right.
you. Are you like,
Okay.
how much do you have left?
So that gives you back to full HP.
Oh, baby. Never mind.
Nice.
I don't have to
Well-
sacrifice any health.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
No,
deal.
unless because you can't spill over to stamina.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to have a particular archetype for that.
Then we'll take that. We'll take that. That
All
works.
right. Excellent turn from Gilderon there. Sayun, you're up.
Sayun is going to take a step up. You know, he's going to step up a single step in order to continue to engage. No concealment needed, as far as I can tell.
Correct.
All right, so we just roll a juicy d20. And that's a 16 on the die plus 7 for a 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Let's
yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir. We like to hit. Every
do
time,
like to hit.
Every time we enjoy hitting. Oh, minimum damage. So that's 4 after your resistances. 4 acid damage coming at you.
Okay. Raya.
All right, I'm gonna do a loop-de-loop around the party, so to speak. I'm gonna go up 5 diagonal, over diagonal.
Right.
So that I avoid attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
All right. And attack, you know?
Yeah, let's get it.
Nice.
Come on. 14.
That's not gonna do it.
I know.
Subana, you're up.
I don't. I can't do anything melee, and then, so that means I have to do a guarded step out, and then keep Cora from. I can't pin in Cora, unfortunately.
I mean, she's. Yeah, I mean, you can't, but you know, like at the same time.
She's taking multiple attacks for opportunity.
Right. She's pinned in by that. She can move out if she wants to sacrifice getting potentially hit twice.
Right. Yeah. Truly. Okay, so let's go ahead and just try the old laser rifle.
All right.
And as you might be able to tell, I've run out of spell slots.
Oh, no.
I mean, this whole urgency thing. It just happens that way. So that is an 11 on the die for a 17 against EAC.
No. Not gonna get it there.
Yeah, I figured as much. So that's gonna be my turn.
We're at the top of round 7, and this fog just dissipates completely now.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we've got Raya is 1 square to the north of Cora, and Sayun is 1 square to the left. So we've got her like boxed into this corner, but not flanking, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't like this. She's going to full attack, 1 to Raya and 1 to Sayun. We're going to start on Raya.
Okay.
All right, so here comes the first attack on Raya.
Bodyguard.
I heard that.
Nice.
All right, so that is a 17. That's going to miss, I'm sure, with the bodyguard.
Against what?
Be KAC.
Yes, it'll miss.
All right, so now this one's going to be against you, Sayun, with a -2.
-2.
Yeah,
right.
Here we go.
Yep.
All right,
I want that EP.
Let's see if I can do it. I don't know, man. A 19?
19 against KAC?
-2.
-2 does in fact hit, dude.
Oh, buddy.
You needed to be an 18. Yeah.
All right, here comes some damage. It's not going to be too bad. Here we go.
It's going to be enough to give me an EP.
It is. It's going to be 13 points of just bludgeoning damage.
Yep, we'll take it. Yep.
Adam, since you're already doing Zach the favor of giving him an EP, can you also do me a favor and have Cora take 1d6 electric damage?
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here.
Because I have
Go
an
ahead and roll that
electrostatic field mark.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. That's cool.
4.
4? Okay, so I'll take 2 damage.
That's free damage.
That's free damage. All right, Gilderon, you're up, buddy.
Die! And then his whistle starts popping. Herring fire again.
Okay.
Here we go. That does it. It's a 20.
Nice.
So the next attack, +3 to hit. And then that's my turn.
Okay. You do still have one of those hard light spheres floating around.
I do, but if I hit her at this point,
well, why don't
it would
you
also
do that first before you do the herring fire?
Yeah,
Shoot
but
it and
if
then
I
do
shoot
it.
it and then it hits, it dazzles Sayun and Raya.
Oh.
Yeah, and it dazzles her as well for a reflex save or something, but it also, in 10 feet of where it explodes, it dazzles, so I don't want to...
Trading off 2 allies being dazzled for 1 enemy.
Yeah, it's just that force damage, all that goes through. So, but it makes you make a good point. Okay, then you're done.
I am done.
All right, Sayun, here you go. You got +3 to this attack.
support.
The blade of Klenodachi radiates with, negative energy as he pumps all 3 of his EP into this strike. Okay. It's an 18 on the die. I know that hits.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Woo! Okay.
Now we need big damage. Dude.
Now we need big damage. I mean, I'm rolling D4s here, dude. It's not like it's big damage in the first place, but I'd add 3D4. That's a total of 4D4 plus 7. 22 acid and bludgeoning.
now
Half
that's
that.
a juicy
Yes.
roll there.
For
That's
11.
the biggest hit yet, dude. That's a big one.
Oh, yes.
That's a big one. All right, Raya.
Okay. I hate, I can't do 2 attacks, so it's like I'm wasting something no matter what I do. But I'll just do a swing with the adaptive strike.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 19 against EAC because it's cold damage.
That is a hit.
Okay, good deal. All right. And I do get my bonus damage because I've gotten to 5 points of mutation points.
All right.
So that's 15 cold damage.
Wow, max damage there. So 7 of that goes through. You guys are really starting to put the hurting on now.
Is she not feeling this yet?
She's been feeling it, dude. She's
Okay.
been feeling it. She's bloodied and then some.
Okay, I just...
All right. Don't worry.
Man.
It is. It's that incorporeal shit, you know. Like it's a pain in the butt, but she's definitely feeling it. Don't you worry about that. Okay. Sabana.
All right. Levels down the iron sight, and let's go ahead and see if she fucking hits with that.
Let's get it.
Rifle.
It's getting to the wire, guys. Oh no.
Womp. That's a wompage. Not
That is a
pumpage,
big
but
old wamp.
wompage.
That's the opposite of pamp. That's a wamp.
Yeah.
All right. It is her turn.
All right.
Okay. She's going bold. She's frustrated. She's pissed. She's moving out. Gonna take those 2 opportunity attacks. Let's get it, guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. Drive to preserve the self.
Let's go. Let's get him.
She probably has like 100 selves at this point. All
Okay.
spread out
Wait,
everywhere.
what do we do? Wait, what happened? I zoned out.
Opportunity attacks, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shing.
Gotta get that opportunity
okay.
attack.
That is an 18. I think that's probably gonna. It's EAC, but it's 18.
Then it's a hit. It's a meets beats.
Let's go, dude.
Let me get that D4.
Yeah, that big old D4 damage. All right, 4 bludgeoning. No, excuse me, 4 acid damage coming through.
Right. Got it. Okay.
After being halved, yeah.
Right, it was 9.
All right.
9 initially.
That's a 22 to hit with the adaptive strike.
Yep.
Lower damage roll, 11, so 5 cold damage.
All right. Well, you know what's happening, Subana Gilderon. You're in a line. Here comes my last arc.
She could kill me.
Here we go. This is big time, guys. We need that reflex save. This is huge.
I cannot bodyguard you or anything like that. I'm sorry.
No, I can't do anything either.
Let's go. Let's get those reflex saves.
And I can't change anything.
No.
No.
You're out of paradoxes anyway.
I'm like, is there... Oh, that's bad. I
What
just
was
rolled
that?
a 1 on a reflex save.
We should
Is
have
he
double
dead?
damage or anything.
Yeah, at least it's not 2E. That would be disastrous. Yeah. What about you, Subana?
It's not a. You got enough health. It's not going to be massive damage. It's not going to be like.
Yeah, it might just
kills
knock you out.
It's just a knock you. If anything, it'll knock you
Let's
out.
just get the roll, John. I don't think you got anything. You're tapped out. You got no spells. You got no
I
paradoxes.
know. I was looking. I got an 11.
You ain't got nothing, dog. All right, here we go, guys. Here it
Specialized
goes.
resolve spender, maybe.
Oh, look at all those.
I was actually looking at those.
41 points of damage.
Ooh, that's big.
Could be massive damage, but I don't think.
I don't think so.
No,
Well,
it's
how
not,
much
it's
does it
not.
have to be?
It has to double your health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it does.
Double your
yeah.
max health.
It got
max
close.
Yeah.
It did get close.
but not-
Subano, pretty close.
Yeah.
But both of them get knocked out. It's just
yeah, we're down.
electric bolt. Just
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit, dude. Okay.
Just drops Gil and Subana.
Yeah.
Just like, is it just like an electric bolt or what?
yeah, it's like a lightning bolt, but it's like, it's all digital. Like, there's binary
It's all
code and
crackly
everything
and
like
shit.
all wrapped around it.
Okay, and it just like
Yeah.
through each of them and just
Yeah.
drops them. Okay.
Yeah, just drops it,
Yep.
dude. Oh, no.
Yeah, Raya. I think we both see this, Raya and Sayun,
Sure.
and then lock eyes, and I don't think there's a verbal thing at all. It's just like a fucking nod, like it's all me and you now.
Yeah, we have no choice. We have to finish this very quickly. Yeah.
John, I feel like your resolve is incorrect because you spent a few during the hacking thing, right?
It's one off. I removed it from my other sheet. I just did not correct it on this sheet. You're right. It's 3. So, okay.
All right, and you have full resolve, right, Gilder?
I do, yes.
All right, so you guys are in decent shape. That is Cora's turn. Gilderon, you'll spend. What's your max resolve? 6. So quarter of that is still 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 resolve to stabilize,
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
and that's your turn, Sayun.
Okay, I mean, Sayun's gonna move up, and try to strike it's Cora.
Okay.
I mean, what else is there to be done? 22 to hit EAC. I'm
That's
pretty
a
sure.
hit.
I'm
You
pretty
got
sure
it,
that hits, right? Coming up some damage, max damage. So 11, half, 5.
Okay. It's so close, guys. Oh my gosh. So close. All right, Raya, you're up.
Goodbye.
Okay, I mean, same deal. I'm gonna move in. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was considering doing a thing, but I'm just gonna move in and attack.
Okay.
I was debating over distant strikes, but what does it matter? Natural 20, baby. Dude, let's go.
Hell yeah.
On the adaptive strike.
Immune to crits, so
Immune to crit.
let's just get.
God,
It
it's
hits.
so
It hits.
deflating every
I know, dude.
time.
I've already done it to
Anything
me.
incorporeal or
Fuck yeah.
ooze-ish.
Or like fucking construct immunities and shit. All that
It's
shit
just like the
sucks
game
ass.
is so built around like natural 20s getting your dick hard that whenever you fight these kinds of enemies, it's like, oh no, soften that thing up.
Time to
That's one
wimp
way
it.
to put it, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that natural 20 is actually equivalent to any of the 7 digits below it, or
So what'd you
whatever.
get on the attack?
Here's
though?
your limp dick
The
roll.
damage,
The
yeah.
damage, yeah.
I mean, I haven't rolled it yet because I'm a bitchin'.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So not critical damage.
Just regular damage.
Regular damage.
Regular ass damage, 12. So 6 cold damage on a natural 20.
She's still standing.
Oh my god, dude, we can't take like any more hits. She better not have any spell slots.
She doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
He said last time it was her last one.
All right, so we are full attacking Sayun because she ain't about to get electrocuted by Raya. Here we go.
What is she
Sayun.
attacking with?
You could though.
Her hard light fucking slam, bro.
Okay. All right. Cool. No, noted. I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
This has already happened.
Yeah, her fucking slam.
All right, ooh, buddy, that is a 29 to hit you on
that
the first
hits,
one.
yeah.
All right, here comes the next one. Oh, dude, that's a 27.
Both of those hit.
Sayer's about to go down.
All right. Sayun, you're looking at 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
And he, with 19 HP remaining, he is down.
Oh,
It's just me.
It's all up to you, man.
All up to Ryan.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, here we go.
Armor and
Sinister's
shit,
about to
man.
belong to Cora.
Are you serious?
Don't
Ryan,
fuck
you're up.
this up.
Dude, the question.
And if you do, it's all right.
No, there's not a question.
You have to kill it.
You risk it for the biscuit. I'm fucking full attacking.
No, we're fucked.
That's a terrible idea against the
Oh,
boss.
because you can't crit fish. You
Right,
can't.
right.
There's no crit.
Yeah.
She looks like she's about to die.
Against a normal enemy, that would be the play because you might get a crit and just end the whole thing. Okay.
She looks so close, dude. Like, you look like all you gotta do is just flick her and she'll be
you gotta
done.
describe this shit too. Ooh. Everyone's down on the ground. It's just Riot and
Just
Cora.
end it, man.
Face to face.
Yes. All 3 of her companions are laying on the ground.
Here's what we're gonna do, because,
Just attack her, dude.
shut the fuck up, dude. Let me goddamn. You're not the only one remaining alive.
Calm down.
The reason there was a
excited.
2-second pause you're bitching at me about, I was considering, is it guaranteed damage if I do the dragon wormling breath? Like, if she passes, she still takes half, right?
Right, but she'll take half of half.
Half of half.
Maybe, maybe not, you know?
What about that cold damage that took?
It's the same thing. It's all the same thing.
Looking at, like, resolve spinders
Well, I mean,
that you might be able to use.
I don't know if she's down to like 1 HP, then it's like half a half is enough, you know? If I miss,
Let's go, Heath.
I'm
Let's go,
screwed.
buddy. Let's go. It's on you. It's on
I
Ryan.
know,
Your
and
friends
the
are dying.
pressure is fucking
We
killing
can tell
me,
you're
you
like
assholes.
freaking out right now, dude.
Yeah. All right, Heath. You've deliberated. The whole thing rests on Raya's shoulders. She looks and she sees all 3 of her friends assed out on the ground, laid down, sizzling from electric energy. Mm-hmm. It's you and Cora. She looks like she's about to go down. What do you do?
I think Raya in this moment, goes against her better judgment a little bit, like uncharacteristically, instead of just hauling off with an attack, considers for just a moment. Maybe it's the influence of this new deity in her life. But instead of just hauling off with a horns attack, thinks, I got these freaking dragon wormling implants. This dragon transformation has happened for a reason. I have to believe that. And so she decides to go with that option instead. And so she is going to, instead of headbutting with the adaptive strike horns, just breathe a gout of the fire. She's got 2 now. Remember, she's got a cold and a fire. Just breathe a gout, a 15-foot cone of fire onto Cora.
All right. What do I need to do? Roll a reflex?
Place.
You just need to die. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be reflex save for half damage.
Target in the area, a reflex save. Yep.
Oh man!
Natural 20?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20. But I'm still gonna take half damage. But
Okay.
natural 20. She just stands like gritted against this breath attack.
And it's going to be half of the half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, half of 3d6 fire
Yes.
is what it is.
Come on. Just don't roll 3 ones.
Oh my god. 144. So that's 8. So 4 damage. No, it's 9. So 4 damage.
then down to 2.
2 damage.
2 damage. Oh my
2
god.
damage.
She's still standing.
No way, dude.
But she's gonna hit you.
It's okay. It's
She's
okay.
gonna hit you.
It's gonna miss.
I mean,
Well, if she hits, she takes
she's
damage.
gonna take
Okay,
damage,
that's
but
right.
I might get knocked out. Which actually, I'm
You're in decent shape.
pretty okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna full attack Ryan.
I've got stamina still as some.
Here we go.
Oh
2
my
slams
goodness.
on Raya.
Miss.
Okay.
First one is a 22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the
AC.
damage, and you go ahead and roll your damage, because we're the single digits matter stage of this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that's 13 points of damage against you.
Okay.
That's bludgeoning.
Okay. Wasn't too bad. Considering the slams that she's had.
Okay. So I'll go to 0 stamina and 22 hit points. So
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Now roll your electric damage.
Right.
It's just gonna glitch her the fuck out.
I hope this kills you. It is going to be... It's 1d6 of electric damage.
All right.
5.
Okay.
But it's
she
half.
takes-
So 2.
She takes 2 damage. Still
Yeah.
up.
Oh my goodness!
Here comes the second attack.
This is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever experienced.
Okay. This is going to be a 19
That's
against
going to
you.
hit.
All right. Here comes the damage. Minimum damage of 8.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And roll the electric damage.
So I'll be at 16 hit points. Okay, and that will be 4. So 2 again.
With
2.
2 hit points remaining.
That was close. That was close.
And like she hits you, and like that electric energy like runs
Jolts
back up
out.
on her, and she disintegrates in front of you, and then her virtual body is replaced by like this manifestation of her code. It's a pixelated seed with 2 intertwined sprouts, 1 silver and 1 white, and we'll see ya.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just glad. I thought you were going to say Dark Souls style, and that's phase 1.
Right.
It'd be over. It'd be over. Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the STFnetwork.com. That's the STFnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.